And welcome back to Sonic Colors. We're gonna get started with Aquarium Park, and unlike previous worlds, this is the only world where you don't unlock color power. With that said, I actually have all the color powers needed to get everything, so we're gonna try to get all S's and all 30 red rings in one go. So let's just start with Act 1. So Aquarium Park, as you might have guessed it, is water here. This is more than likely be your first proper introduction to water, but if you're going in my order, the first time you come across water is Asteroid Coaster in that little block. So what you want to do is to start things off is make sure you're boosting on that little dash panel, so that we can make it up here. You need the extra momentum from the speed in order to even get up to the rail. Make sure you hit these rainbow rings, slide, and then red ring number 1. Yeah. So the red rings in this world, I would say, are probably the hardest to get, just because there's way more to explore. I'm out of boost. That's kind of why I had to wing it right there. The next red ring, we're gonna have to go. Let's see. Gotta go underwater. Different from previous games, so I can swim, quote unquote. By that, he can jump infinitely. He can still drown, but he can jump infinitely, which makes underwater movement honestly fun and not much of a hassle, because you can air dash in water as well, and because air dash is mapped to a different button aside from the homing attack, movement in general is just really nice underwater. And drill is another power that can be used underwater. Let me go down here. And it gets its own little theme when underwater as well. It's pretty cool stuff. Okay, I had to make a hard left so I didn't get hit. Okay, so we're gonna have to go backwards a little bit. Let me see. Because we need a wisp in order to unlock another one. Oh, another red ring, I should say. And then we'll have to backtrack just slightly. Let's see, get some more. And just like underground, you will get a color bonus while you're in drill form. I love this theme though. Just trying to kill some time. Rack up that bonus. I'll be here a little longer. Why not? Like I said, you want to get as many points as you can. Although, you can probably just get an S rank with just pure score alone. Let's see. Alright. Alright, that's enough. Right here. Take a hard left. And then grab this Cyan Wisp, specifically. Let's boost up here. And you come across this little elevator sequence. You're just waiting until you reach the bottom, and then you can use the Cyan Wisp to interact with these diamonds. Because diamonds, not forever. I don't recall these blocks being in previous stages, but if you're next to them, you can push them really far, like so. Actually, I think they were in, what's it called? Starlight Carnival. But if you just brush up against them, then Sonic will just do a light tap, which is needed for some puzzle elements later on. Alright, now let's see here. Red ring number 4, and number 5 is towards the end. And this boost. Just line them up. Oh, that's what happens when you just tap it. Actually, let me just do a light tap real quick. Oh, that still didn't get him. Okay, he's just really far away from the others. Okay, stop right here. Jump out of the water. And once you jump out of the water, you actually do get your double jump back, regardless if you jumped in with the double jump. Nice. Okay. The gold ring's right around the corner, but first, yes. Just kind of swim around a little bit. Oh, let's touch the gold ring. Let's do this a little more. I've got time. In real life time, I got somewhere to be in like 20 minutes, but I'll be fine. Some big ass jellyfish. Bam! Alright, that should be more than enough. There we go. If I explored a little more, I probably would have got S rank just on the score alone. But hey, this works just fine. Yeah, and unique to this world, you will always be underwater on the result screen, even if you don't end underwater. I don't know why. It just is. Makes no sense. But whatever. And that's one stage complete. So Act 2. I'm gonna have to be quick with these first couple of red rings, just to get a particular bonus score or something. So this is gonna center around cube, obviously. You're guaranteed to have cube at this point no matter what. So don't worry about having to backtrack. So this platform, so I can get these rings. Okay, platform. Make your way up here. Just to get that bonus. Then quickly do this. There you go. Yeah, the scoring is a bit tight and they expect you to destroy that particular group of enemies towards the S rank. Let's see. Use cube right here. We're gonna have to backtrack just a little bit in the stage itself. Just because we're gonna miss 2 red rings by going up here. Alright, activate here. Boost so you can have a little more time. The time is kind of tight. There we go. Now slide. I think you can just walk underneath it normally, but slide just to be safe. There's one red ring, and then the other red ring is a little to the left. So let's try. I don't think this is the way they intend to do it, but hey, just being efficient is all. Okay. I'll save you because I want to grab some more rings. Grab these for a little more score. Okay, I'm going to take my time. He lied. Okay. Let's see. Ooh! I kind of tensed up there when he didn't land on it. Exactly spot on. And there we go. S ring. And all red rings. Break it. Break it. Oh. Another stage unlocked in Game Land. We will get there eventually. 92 lives, almost hitting the max. We in there. Hopefully we can hit that before we complete Aquarium Park. Alright, Act 3 uses both the orange rocket and the purple frenzy. And this is the main reason why I did a asteroid coaster first for this act in particular. It's the only act in Aquarium Park that utilizes Purple Frenzy, but hey, that's one less thing to do when I backtrack. So we're just going to use the orange rocket to accelerate up, and we're going to do this 2 more times because I need that score. So, let's fall down gracefully, go down here. Oh, there's a red ring over there. Oh no, like I said, we're going to do this multiple times in this particular spot. 3 rows of these bad boys. Do the math of how many more times we're going to do this. Slowly descend. I can just do this. I'll grab that ring this time. Careful not to hit your spark. Or, you know, I will miss it. But hey, guess what? we have another opportunity, and actually the wisp respawn anyway, so even if I miss again, it's all good. Really, I just cut it too close, just being greedy with the rings. It's no big deal. So let me ignore those rings, unfortunately. And bam. Alright. Pointless switch. I don't get the point of this, but whatever. Alright. This checkpoint. Jump over. Or not. Fall down here first. Ah, trying to stop, because that would have been faster. Oh well. And hey, guess what we're doing again. Let's see. Down. Do not take this platform, actually. We're gonna fall down back here to where we just were. Stomp down here. Rocket once more. I think I maxed out on color bonus already. Wow. Alright. This. Up. Let's see. One more time. Yeah, I think I maxed out color bonus. I haven't gotten any since the beginning of the stage. Orange rocket anyway. We'll get some when we need Frenzy, which will be after this. Okay. Sometimes I just clip one of the spikes on the way down. I was nervous there. Alright, Frenzy. During this elevator section, which we saw in Act 1 actually, you'll just be destroying blocks. And Frenzy has an ability to draw in rings, like a magnet shield. This is really the only time you'll see this. I honestly can't think of another time where it'll happen. It might even just be specific to the stage. It might not be an ability. Alright, and boost to win. Yep. And there you go. I got slightly nervous because it wasn't an S at first, but oh well. Alright, the next act has a peculiar red ring that I hate it. Alright, Act 4. So what you want to do is, well, first, you see the spring? Ignore it. Just go over here. Get some points, because there is another wisp we can utilize. We do need another wisp to get a color power that's not necessary, but it'll just make traveling easier. Okay, there's the first right ring over here. Then we can grab this other yellow wisp right over here. Grab some rings first. Oh wait, let me hurry up. Go down this tube. Right. Okay, I'm actually going to hold on to it. There are several places you can use this with, all for shortcut purposes. And here's one of them. Okay, now this part is very picky, so I'm going to be pretty precise. What you want to do is bounce off the crates so that you make your way across these platforms, and then there'll be a red ring at the end of this. So well, for this first one, I want to line up with that 10 ring, and this next one, inch up right about here. And then you want the alignment to be below the 10 ring, and you can match it up with like below that blue ledge of the crates. Ooh, oh, okay, I made that. And then here you want to get to the edge. Oh man, I'm nervous. Yes, I don't want to do this again. Right about here. There we go. Oh man, first try. Let's go. Alright, now stomp down here. Boost all the way to the end. Watch the frame rate dip at. Yep. Oh man, even at the game that goes below 30 frames, you can still dip. That's the stuff. But yeah, drill your way back. Go down this pipe. Oh, let's see. Fall down here actually. It didn't drill again. Let's see. Where is that grove? There's an opening. Here it is. Take this. Get the red ring. Don't swim around it like me. And then the exit is over here. Grab this. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go down. Oh, I passed the yellow list. Oh, that's no big deal. I'll just do this. Okay, so we're using this path in order to get a list we'll need for the last red ring of the stage. Just gonna ignore you guys from that. There it is. And then the use is actually right here. Alright, use laser. And that'll break the crates. And just push yourself out. And I'm gonna be a little stingy with my boost for now. Because this next part, this is a very weird part. So you can't jump. And I think it's because you're actually running down flat vertically. So it makes sense to a degree, but then another part just kind of throw that logic out the window. But yeah, this guy's gonna be chasing you for the rest of the stage. If he's too close, he will try to punch you, and when you're too far, he will try to shoot you. Oh, he wasn't even close enough to shoot me, but alright. I think I'm fine to just burn my boost now. Yep. And boom! Alright, and that's right. That was the one stage I was worried about because of that particular red ring with the cyan laser. Oh, wait, bounce back to my spot? No! Oh well. I'm sure I have 99 lives. Yeah, I do. So, really, I can just skip that whole nonsense at the end now. Despite it being very fun to do. Alright, Act 5. No wisp involved, but still possible to get an S rank because the level is designed that way. Our old friend, the Yellow Spring. Yep. The last stage in the game to do this. Well, the last stage is technically Act 3 of Asteroid Cluster, but because of the stage order, it's the last stage to do it. Okay, so bounce up here. There we go. I was waiting for those. Because you won't get crushed if you're underneath them, but you'll automatically go into a slide, which can just ruin your momentum when trying to move across the platforms. And that's no bueno. Push this over here to get this red ring. I missed the checkpoint, but you know, I'll be fine. Because that's where it's. Alright, so what I like to do is double jump to hit that. Then air dash over here. There you go. That's the first half of the stage again. Well, 2/3, I should say. Alright, final part. Not that difficult. I would say easier, really. And now you have 3 rows of yellow springs, so just constantly going up. Detonate this! I was just kind of looking at it like, oh, it's pretty. Okay. detonate this to get the final red ring. Now it's just a matter of waiting until these things reach the goal. You can probably hear it if the volume's on it for you. One day. There we go. In case you are wondering, those are caterpillars that are shooting at you constantly. S-rank, baby! Oh wait, I don't need to do this anymore. I maxed out on lives. Alright. Act 6. Okay, Act 6. I might have goofed again, but it's no big deal. If anything, this will probably make my run cleaner. So, let's go. Oh, alright, can't attack these. So these clownfish are exclusive to Act 6, and they act as shields while you're underwater. So if you get hit, the clownfish will disperse and you won't take damage. Like that said, they immediately go away when you go into a wisp form, so whatever. Now we need this yellow drill in order to get the first red ring down here, because the drill ignores currents, like so. Okay, and there we go. Here. Okay, I was trying to get those rings, but the game said no. Now this path branches out. This is the reason why you technically have to play this stage more than once to get all the right rings, but just with a little finesse. I don't even know why it's called finesse. It's really nothing fancy, honestly, but you can't get all of them in one go, which I'm gonna show off. I'm gonna let this run out. Now back up here. Then dash to make that gap. Now take this path, hover this. Enemies will be constantly falling on you while you're making your way across. Just remember, you can press the B button and that'll act as an attack. So you don't have to worry about taking unnecessary damage. There's a red ring. Taking this ring, start with the structure, and there's a little gap towards the top. And we're gonna slide our way in. See, there it is. Slide over here. Red ring number 4, but it boots backwards. It is ramp. There you go, red ring number 2. Yeah, like I said, that's technically why you have to play this multiple times, just because of the way those red rings are placed. But it's not that big a deal to just dash backwards. Okay, trying to, there we go. Okay, I'm trying not to do that. But yeah, you have to clear out the room in order to open the gate. You can use the fountain in order to dodge the missile attacks, which I was trying to do the first time, but then the homing attack just likes the fountain, even though I was trying to go for the egg bombs. Okay, we're gonna use these fish in case I get out of nowhere. There's a drill somewhere. There it is. I'm gonna use this just to speed this up. I have enough points. I should be fine. Okay. No, don't deal with you. So come over here. I got hit. Whoops. But yeah, that's where the red ring was. I don't think it's necessary to have the LS, but it definitely makes things easier. And there we go. All S ranks was up for the boss, but the boss isn't hard either. And all red rings. Look at that. Too easy, coach. All because I went to Asteroid Coaster first. Let's just look at that beautiful map. Look at all those S's, and this will be an S right after this boss.
Man, running past all those fish put me in the mood for sushi. I doubt Eggman had the decency to put a good sushi joint in this park.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, try the newest dining experience here at Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park, the bucket of sushi. Now with fish.
Ugh, like I was saying. Hey, did somebody here order a clobbering? Are you sure? It says somebody ordered an extra large clobbering topped with everything. Okay. Tell you what, I can't take this thing back, so I'll give you an extra large clobbering for nothing. Hope you're hungry.
I'm hungry. Can I have it? No? Fine. Alright, so this is similar to the boss in Sweet Mountain, except it's completely underwater, which that makes things harder, right? No, if anything, I would say it makes it easier to an extent. So there are different missiles, red line missiles and then the yellow line missiles. If you guide the missiles into the bubbles, they will drop rings. By guiding the yellow one specifically into specific bubbles, they will drop the yellow drill. It's the same one for each phase as well. Oh, by the way, it's one phase. And once you do that, the captain will come out on his little cohorts, which I like to get rid of first before going after him. Yeah, I think I got plenty of. And then just lazily chase after him. Let's see. Hopefully he doesn't get away. Oh, he got away. Okay, let me start that over. But yeah, that's what happens if he gets away. You have to hit him manually, and we're not about that life. We got things to do. Okay, but yeah, that yellow missile right there. You want to hit that bubble in particular, and just guide the missile all the way to the end. And once it's in range, it'll automatically go for the switch. Alright, punk, you're not gonna do that to me twice. Well, you might. It just depends. There we go. And once you accelerate, he starts to accelerate as well. Just keep that in mind. So just gotta do that one more time. So the missiles don't come out faster. It's just, well, I guess they do come out a little faster. But the pattern of the I don't even know what those are called. I guess those are missiles as well. These things right here that are rising up, they change as well to make it a little harder to guide the missiles over here to the switch, but that does make it that much harder. Like, you have so much control in the water just because of the double jump, and you can stomp in order to get your air dash back if you already extended it. It's not that difficult to guide them. Alright, so this part, you'll have more nukes, I guess, and that's really it. I think he'll send out something to deflect the yellow missile at you sometimes, but let's see if I get lucky again. There we go. Not what I was actually going for. Sometimes he'll just run right into you, but it was only for the second phase. I don't know why, but there's a really high chance of that happening. Let's see, I should have gotten enough points for that. Oh yeah, more than enough. With that, we just completed Aquarium Park. And won't even need to revisit. I is a smart when I try. Once every 5 years.
Great job, Sonic.
You know me. I aim to please.
Well, I'm totally pleased, and a little nauseous. I grabbed a bite at the bucket of sushi.
What's the verdict?
His cruelty knows no bounds.
Next stop, the Aquarium Park.
I was expecting more from that cutscene. I don't know why. But just to recap, we have all this is in Aquarium Park, all red rings, so no need to come back. I don't show all every stage, just want to show off because that's the way it is. But in the next part, we will go to my favorite world in the game, one of my favorite levels in the series in general, Planet Wisp. Yes. Okay, bye.